Hello and welcome to my video. And I know it's been such a long time since I've been on a video and done anything, but my life has been crazy, so I thought I'd quickly do a video, show you I'm back now. So I'm going to do my own nails. Don't usually do them on camera, but I was getting everything ready, so I was just sharpening my scissors on a bit of foil, because that's how you can sharpen scissors. And then I was just cleaning my tools with a bit of rubbing alcohol just to make sure they're clean before I use them. I do it every time I go to use it, doesn't matter. So I've just got my cuticle pusher and I'm just pushing back my cuticles. As you can see, this has been sped up, by the way. There's only a little bit of video that is ordinary speed, because you know me, I have to fast forward everything. Anyway, so I'm just making sure that my cuticle's all out of the way and it's all nice and clean. I'll go in with my tool from Navy Pro. Can't remember the name, but I will put a link in the description box below. Ethel, I think it is. I think it's called an Ethel. Don't know. But anyway, clearing up anyway. So, hope everyone's alright. I'm really sorry that I've not been around for a while. I've had a lot going on. Not being able to make any videos and stuff like that because there's just a lot going on. Nothing bad, just like busy. Do you know? I've been busy on other things. So, I just thought now that I can have my time, I am able to hopefully start making my videos again now. Yeah, so once you've cleaned up your cuticle, just get a brush and brush the dust away. And then I just got myself a little flame bit. And what I'm doing is, I don't know if you can see it because I'm just watching it on a little screen because I'm doing a voiceover. I'm just using the tip of the flame to go under my cuticle. I'm trying not to touch my nail plate. And I've always got a little tricky bit of like cuticle. So I've got it going one way to do one side, and then what I'll do is I'll turn it off, put it forward, and then I'll go back the other way. And I'll do that until they're all clean. So now I've got my dehydrator from Glitter Bells and my primer from A&A Glitter. It's an acid-free primer, but I try not to get any primer on my skin because if you bought an ordinary one with acid in, it'll burn. So just get into the habit of trying not to get things on your skin. And as nail technicians, I suppose it's something we should automatically do anyway. So, but if you're learning, don't get any primer or on your skin, like any product, any primer. Don't get it on your skin, yeah, because you'll regret it later. Yeah, you will. So I thought my daughter really was she's into olive at the moment. So I thought, all right, I bought some gels from Amazon for a tenner, and they're a bit watery, so I actually went back on and I bought this bottle of olive from Beetles. I've never had Beetles juice. Oh my gosh, that's Halloween for you. I've never had Beetles gel before, so I thought I'd give it a go. So you can see the number up there, A827, if you're looking for it. So what I'm doing now is I just put a tiny bit of gel on a tile, and then I just got a fine liner brush or a fine brush, and I just put it through the gel, just go around my cuticles, because you don't put it up, I don't paint up to it, I just paint as near as I can, and then I'll just get a brush and tidy it up. People might think it's a cheat, but it's a good cheat, because as your nail grows out, you're like, oh, look at that cuticle work, and you're good. My nails are still a bit ropey, you can see they're quite bumpy, and yeah, a bit uneven and whatever, but it is what it is. Yeah, I do my job and I don't really look after myself properly, so yeah, so I'm just getting the brush, I'm tidying it up, just making sure I'm getting it around the edges. Don't get it on your skin, take it off your skin as soon as you get it. I've got a haul coming up. Not for about another 2 weeks. I'm waiting for the parcel now. You know, it's from the old Shein. Yeah, so I put on a coat, and then you have to bake it for a minute under the LED light, and then you do it again. So I gave it a couple of coats, and now I'm just going to give it a bit of top coat from SBD. I only got the colour from Beetles because I haven't got any SBD money, and they probably have got an olive green, I just haven't looked, to be honest with you. But I like SBD polishes because I use them a lot. So because they've got really great coverage. But this Beetles one ain't bad, you know. It's getting up there. It's up there. Better than them other ones I bought from Amazon that are a bit watery. Yeah. So I'm just giving them a top coat before I decide what I'm going to do on the other nails, because I thought, what am I going to do? I ain't got a clue. I just sort of start to do things, and then I'm like, okay, I'll do this. Actually, it's not a shiny top coat, it's a matte top coat, this one. I thought I'd matte top coat these, because why not? So I thought I'd crack out my shaker from my polish. Bought it from Amazon. I shall link that below too. Tell you something, this stuff is amazing to use when your polishes have been sitting there for a while. Just, yeah, it's a good little shaker. If you can either use batteries or a plug, but I use batteries because I can't constantly keep on unplugging stuff and whatever. So I just want to make sure these colours were mixed properly. I have base coated all my nails before I put a polish on. I just thought, I'm not going to show you how I base coat my nails because it's exactly the same way as I top coat and paint them, right? So I ain't going to do that. This polish is quite thin, and you'll see in a minute what I mean by quite thin. Because I only put a thin layer on, because you know you don't need to put a thick layer on anyway. But this one's quite. I mean, if you wanted something that was a bit translucent, this is your man. But this one's a bit too thin because I wanted it kind of rich colour. You know, I want that colour, but I only want to be able to give it one coat as opposed to 3. I think I gave it. I put another bit of gel. Look, see my ring finger. It's because I've got, you know, vitamin deficiency and loads of ridges and whatever. Anyway, so I put a little bit of gel on my tile, and I'm just going around the edges. Don't forget to do your free edge as well, the tip of your nail. Do that too, because you don't want none of that stuff peeling off. Yeah, so I just get a little bit and I just go around the edges so that it's a nicer, tidier finish, you know. But yeah, my husband's got, like, we've been building aquarium. In fact, we've got an aquarium in our garage, and yeah, it looks quite good. That's what we've been doing for the last couple of months, is building an aquarium, because my husband really loves fish. Don't get me wrong, I like fish too, but not as much as he does. So I gave them their 3 coats, and then I gave them a gold swoosh, but I thought I was taping it, and obviously I weren't recording it, sorry, but I wasn't. So I'm just going to do like an olive leaf colour, swoosh that side. Got my Kirsty Meakin little light. That thing is amazing. I'll tell you something, if you want one of them lights, invest in it. I'm not quite sure how much it is. I will link that as well, how much that is, but I'll tell you something, invest in it. It is amazing. It's like having a proper light but in your hand. It's really good. It's really good. I love it, and I've used it for ages, and it hasn't had a charge yet. It needs a charge. I think I charged it when I first got it, which was about 2-3 months ago, because I've got some Kirsty Meakin polishes. I don't know if I've done a video on that. I've got to make a video on that. Yeah, so I'll have to do a video on that. So I'm just getting the leaves and I'm just connecting them to that line of gold, and then I'll just give them a little tick at the tip. Just flick it out. Flick. My I don't know if you can see it, but my middle finger, it's got a really bad cut on it. Just ignore that cut. Yeah, it's really bumpy. So in the end, you'll see the photographs. I actually done a marble effect and that on it in the end, and it looked really nice. I'm like, yes, get in. I don't know what else to say. It's really nice coming back and doing some videos. I've missed this. Just time at my desk, just me, myself and my gels. Just having fun, making a mess, getting stressed and loving it. So I just freeze it with the handheld one, and then I'll bake it properly under a light. See, look, my middle finger is a bit like bumpy. But anyway, so I thought I'd finish. So you put some cuticle oil on, and you rub that puppy in. If you get any cuticle oil on your nail, the best thing for you to do is wait for your nail to come out of the machine and be out for at least a minute so they've cooled. You just get like a lint-free wipe, and you just wipe the nail. Try not to get none on a matte nail. If you do, just use a bit of nail varnish remover and wipe it. It will soak up the oil and clean the nail. It's fine. It won't take it off the shine. It won't do anything to it. So this is them finished then, and I thought, no, that nail is horrible. So I done a marble and I really love it. I'm so happy. I used Kirsty Meakin's white marbling and that is it. Look, it's so pretty. Right, I'll speak to you later. Have a nice evening. You take care. Thank you so much for putting up with me and I'll see you later. Ta-da. Bye.